Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Restu Maulida. In this video, I will explain about types of speech. The principal purpose of speech will generally fall into four basic types. The first is informative, the second is persuasive, the third is entertaining, and the last is technical. The first is informative speech. In an informative speech, you will explain something to people and help people to understand something and show them how to do something. The next is points to remember in informative speech. You have to remember that the whole purpose of your speech is to teach the audience something that they don't already know. The audience needs time to take in what you have said. If you speak too quietly, your audience will try to understand one sentence while you're speaking the next sentence. And the example is the speech given by the head of an organization, a computer programmer speaking about new software, a travel log about the tour, and a teacher telling students about something. And the second is persuasive speech. The persuasive speech is to sell an audience on an idea, to promote a specific product, to convince someone to take action, and you want them to think, act, and believe in what you want them to. And the point to remember in persuasive speech is make use of graphs of supporting documentation. If there have been similar problems, you can tell your audience how they were solved and try to make it personal to your listener. Example, improve your health so better eating. Television violence is negatively influencing our children, or become a volunteer and change the world. Okay, next, the third is entertaining speech. Okay, entertaining speech. Entertaining speeches are usually short and giving the audience an enjoyable experience, leave the audience with a favorable impression, and to amuse through humor, stories, or illustration. Purpose of entertaining speech is crowd pleaser, get promotion, and hold attention. Point to remember on entertaining speech is the speech still must make a valid point or argument, but it can be done using humor. Or a speech to entertain may be either informative or persuasive in nature, but the supporting material are selected primarily based on their entertainment value. Example, after dinner speech or comic monologues. The last is technical speech. The technical speech includes visual and print handouts, even videotape. This is informative. Point to remember in technical speech is this is informative but goes beyond simple information, and it may be a presentation, appears at a professional meeting, and maybe an official presentation to a group such as regulatory body. And next is planning for speech. Proper planning is required before a speech. The first is choose the topic and do some research. Remember, the information you are going to provide to your audience should be new and valuable, and the information should be accurate. And there is four P's for planning. The first is plan, the second is prepare, the third is practice, and the last is present. Plan, prepare, practice, and present. In speech, you should repeat the ideas, introduce the audience in a logical segment, using relation that either attention, and use anecdotes will be better. I think that's enough from me. Sorry if there are mistakes. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.